All right, let's get into our West Side roundup. All right, this is where the remaining energy I have is exhausted. So let's jump into Avon, Plainsfield, and Brownsburg, and we kind of group these areas up because so much of the data it almost mirrors one another. This covers the entire west side of the Indianapolis suburban market, so we're gonna blaze through these. So here's your west side roundup in a minute. Here we go. Number of active homes in Avon, and again, this is going to cover June 2025 market reports. So Avon. Number of active homes is at 48, completely unchanged month over month. Average rental price $22.95, which is up month over month, almost 7% or 6.75. Average days on market is 30, which is up 42%, but still stellar. I remember reporting last month, I believe they were all like in the 20s, low 20s, consistently across almost all three markets. One may have been a standout, but look at last month's if you're interested in that info. Average days on market is at 30. Average price per square foot is at $1.01, which is down month over month. Just over 9%. Your single family homes graph there, but of course you have your apartments, condos, and townhomes information there that you can read and consume. But jumping down to the single family homes graph there, it looks like we're staying pretty consistent with last year's information and the sneak peek into July, although hardly a sneak peek because we're only a couple days in, but looks like it might trend right along with last year. So we might see a tick down in our average rental rate ahead of August. We'll see what happens there. Let's get into the sales information. June 2025 Avon sales information in your investor point of view. So anything sells for under the $500,000 price point. Average days on market is at 23, which is down over 50%. Average price per square foot is at 170. And your average sales price is ticking down 4% month over month, down 4%, just over 4.5% year over year. And your number of homes sold is also down 14%. I can't wait to see if Plainfield and Brownsburg is going to stay consistent with this information. The West Side Roundup could be leading the buyer's market that I've been hearing so much about. So average sales price over time. We're ticking down here in June. I mean, that's obviously indicated by our average sales price there just above it, but we're ticking up and then we're taking this little dip. We'll see if it stays consistent as we get into July, but it is worth noting that is consistent again with last year's line graph as well. So probably not much doom and gloom to worry about here in Avon. Let's get into Brownsburg. Number of active homes, and I'll wait before I give you an opportunity to speak on any of it.
Let it rip. Let it rip.
Number of active homes, 23, which is up over 4.5%. Average rental price, $23.95, which is, up a shocking 16% month over month. So we're ticking up here for sure. Average days on market's at 24. Stellar. Man, West Side is just a good place to be. Average price per square foot is up over 5.5% at $1.13. You've got your apartments and condos, and then your townhome information just below, which townhomes is blank. So just focus on your apartments there. Single family homes graph there in the bottom left-hand corner. It looks like an exciting roller coaster at Kings Island. You are all over the place. But the good news is that your days on market stays consistent. The only thing that's it's what a swing there too. 2,100 all the way up to 2,400 and then swinging back down. It's like it cannot decide what to do.
Wild ride.
Yeah, I wonder what's driving some of that information, but make sure you stay in tune. We'll see if that line stays consistent come July. Again, that may look like a sneak peek, but it's not really. We're only 3 days in to July, so that's not really reliable information. We're going to stick our eyes on only what's happening in June. We'll see what happens come next month's market report. Brownsburg sales data. So anything that sells under the $500,000 price point, average days on market is ticking down. That we're seeing that consistent so far with the West Side. Average price up just 0.5%. Average sales price, that's average price per square foot. That is up over just over 0.5% for $184. Average sales price ticking up here. This is different than what we were seeing in Avon. So this is up to 2.8%, but down year over year, just over 1%. Homes sold, not as many homes selling. Month over month, we're down 25%. And then your average sales price there, which looks like a consistent figure, but just because it tends to kind of drag right along with last year. I mean, it's pretty close. This is stable. This is awesome. Number of homes sold graph there in your bottom right hand, so you can see if this market is right for you based on your budget and what homes are selling within that price point. Now, to wrap up our West Side roundup, our standout market, and if I'm not mistaken, it did kind of the same thing here. Plainfield is doing its best to kind of set itself apart. Number of active homes, 34, up 30%. Average rental price down almost 12.5%. So we're ticking down here in the Plainfield area, 2,045, your average rental price point. Average days on market is at 46, which is ticking up just slightly. And this is higher than I'd like to see on the West Side, I got to tell you. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, these numbers kind of speak to each other because you're looking at active homes, you're up 30%. Well, when you have a surplus inventory, you are likely to see your rental rate kind of tick down to meet the demand for that surplus. So that could be what's happening here. Your average days on market at 46, average price per square foot at $1.13. Your apartments and condos, and then your townhomes information there for your consumption, your single family homes graph in the bottom left-hand corner, which is, again, I mean, it's pretty consistent with last year. It's not wavy like we were seeing in the Brownsburg market, but that's an awesome trend line so we can see where we line up with years past. And lastly, let's wrap this up with the sales data for June 2025 for the Plainfield area. Average days on market is at 42. You're ticking up considerably at 75% month over month. Average price ticking down 167 month over month, down 2.34% year over year. Average sales price 331, which is down month over month, down year over year. But the number of homes sold, man, this is just different than every other market here on the West Side. Homes sold is up almost 50%. So you've got 55 homes sold. So surplus of inventory, man, that definitely speaks to a surplus of inventory for sure. So average sales price over time looks like we're starting to tick down right along the same time we did, maybe a month earlier than we did last year. And then the number of homes sold there and what price points they sold in the bottom right-hand corner. Mike, what do you think?
Well, I think we may have to break off Plainfield from the West Side Roundup. It's kind of like being a little different than Avon and Brownsburg. Avon and Brownsburg kind of remain the same. Days on the market, always good. But this is, I think, the second or maybe third month in a row that we're seeing like really increased days on the market. Avon and Brownsburg, like high 20s, low 30s, and then Plainfield's like 40s. And so I don't know. It seems like maybe there's some softening in the Plainfield market.
Could be some softening, could be some again surplus, a lot of new construction maybe happening, but I know that that's also happening in Brownsburg and Avon too. So it's nothing unique to the Plainfield area. This we're gonna have to continue to watch and maybe break Plain. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe that's what Plainfield has been asking for. They're tired of being grouped in with the West Side Roundup. They want to be their own.
We are their own people.
Yeah, they are their own people. Yeah. Well, we'll discuss that next month. We'll see what's up.